To the channel, y'all. I'm Lady Nika in with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 6 Reunion Part 2. I hope you all had a great weekend. I'm sorry the lighting is not all that. As you can see, I'm preparing for bed, child. 4:30 come early. So, you can see me. Let me see if I could fix it somewhat, child. I don't know. Okay, that give me a little bit better. I don't like them damn lights, baby. Be fucking me all the way up. Anyway, y'all should be able to see me enough. Anyway, I think y'all can. Can y'all see my black head? I think y'all can see me enough, but if you can't, I'm sorry about this. It'll be better tomorrow night because I'm off Wednesday and I'll be able to do the have and have nots, better for y'all. But tonight I wanted to go ahead on and get this review out the way so I don't have anything double up on me. Remember, Nick, this coming Wednesday, I will be still doing Queen Sugar, but I'll be doing Black Ink Crew as well. And thank you all to everybody who's been watching my reviews. Um, Especially my Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, growing up Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Thank y'all for watching it. I mean, y'all really doing a number over there on that video. I appreciate that. But let's go ahead on and jump right on into tonight's bullshit. Okay. Okay, we started right back out with Joseline and Stevie Day. He says she's still refusing to join the cast on stage. So we go behind the scenes. Remember last week, Nina had said that they had footage that, when Stevie went back to talk to Jocelyn, what had happened. And basically, she's saying she don't want to talk to nobody unless it's Stevie J, Dime, or Melissa. She don't film with them bitches. Ain't no sense of her sitting on the stage having no form of conversation with them bitches. She just wasn't interested in it. And she basically said she was tired of the love and hip hop situation anyway. She said that she claimed that they said telling her if she don't be there, they was gonna put some type of hold on her contract, and she said she don't care because she about to be in movies. Fuck them. And basically, Stevie was like, you should at least come in. She ain't want to come up in there. So she wound up going to her car and talking about fuck love and hip hop. I am love and hip hop. Girl, we gonna see. It seemed like you built, girl, ooh, Jocelyn. Girl, you shouldn't have did all of this. It's a way to do anything. The old people used to say it ain't what you do, but it's how you do it. If you felt like you had reached some type of pinnacle in your career and this was no longer something that was necessary, it's a way to which you go about doing that. In my personal opinion, this stupid bitch is just cutting her nose off to spite her face because she looking at it as just Mona Scott and VH1. No, Mona Scott is a part of a bigger puzzle, and so is VH1. The big fish is Viacom, who owns all of that shit. And girl, they own a lot of these stations, so where you gonna be on TV at? You blackballing your damn self, but I mean, hey, to each his own. I can't say nothing about it. Anyway, Stevie, he confirmed again once sitting on the stage that she did quit the show. Jessica said she wished people could see the Jocelyn that she sees. Well, girl, apparently she ain't want that whoever that is that she ain't want everybody else to know it. Stevie said he hates to see it happen because it's the end of an era. Stevie said once she came for his kids, he was done. Mimi told us finally that CPS did come to her house and indeed there was an investigation. Stevie admits that that same thing happened to him. Mimi says she ain't got no chill. Stevie says she's changed a little bit because she has a daughter. Stevie says she a loose cannon that needs help, but it's only so much he could do. He said he chose his daughters over Jocelyn as he would anyway because family over everything. Um, but he did say, I'm done with her as far as me and her. But what could happen is, on a late night, early morning, I might be compelled to go over there and pop that pussy one more time. Nina said, are you serious? He said, hell yeah. And I couldn't get mad because at least he was keeping it 5150. I said, all right, then go on over there. But every time you pop that pussy, that bitch get a little crazy. See, it's something about that good dick, y'all. I'm going to tell you something. If you ain't mentally strong, good dick will throw you into a tizzy. You will become someone that you don't even fucking know. And I ain't talking about from what I heard, bitch. I'm telling you from what I know. Girl, it'll have you crazy. It had me on lockdown for 17 years. I'm trying to tell you, and I wasn't cooking. I wasn't doing no fed time. But bitch, it felt like I was doing life. I ain't gonna lie. You got to learn how to shake that shit sometime. Then we move on to Estelita during the reunion. Steven said he saw new talent and he wanted to develop her. He didn't give a damn about no Joseline and how she was feeling about that. He said it's a difference between a goddess and a princess anyway, so Jocelyn shouldn't have been feeling no kind of way. Because, see, Estelita is a goddess. She came from God. Child. Nina asked Jessica, do she think that Stevie is serious about helping Estelita's career? And she said, I respect what Stevie has done as a music writer and a music producer. I do believe that he is serious and not playing with her. He is going to help her with her career. If that's what he said, that's what he going to do. She said, but she is beautiful and you got to watch. Mimi was over there acting like she wanted to just jump between the woman's leg and begin to licking on her twat because she talking about she is beautiful. I would rather Stevie be with Estelita and that be Eva's stepmom opposed to that thing he had. Stevie said, shit, you seem like you like her so damn much. Do I need to hook you up? She said, I don't need you to hook me up with nobody, but girl, do he? Because you was show over there getting creamy over there next door, sitting next door to Miss Estelita over there. Now, Estelita said she originally had no problems with Miss Carla Reed, okay? But she didn't like the fact that when her first meeting with Estelita was saying that interesting word, and that came across as somewhat rude. And I would agree. I mean, if I don't know you, bitch, and I'm sitting here trying to, get to know the people of the land, and bitch, you sitting up here studying every time something said about me, you say interesting, it is going to build up some bad vibes between us. However, she did apologize to Carly and tell her, look, we ain't have no real beef. So I'm woman enough to let that go. Now Nina's over there asking Carly Red, are you going to apologize to her for throwing the veggie tray at her? She said, interesting. See, bird, bitch, that's the reason why we give you hell. Because you don't know how to bring it down just a little bit. You don't know how to let some shit go. You feel like you ain't do nothing to her, but yeah, you did do something to her. You were offensive when you met this lady simply because you were friends with Joseline again, and that's not fair. If you can't separate your friendships and be cool with a person because they cool with you and they ain't never did nothing out of pocket to you, then maybe you need to keep your friendship over there with Jocelyn, because over there is where they do that there. Over here is apparently what the grown folks did. Now, girl apologized. Now, they all agreed that there would be no beef. Jessica said she had no problems with Estelita, but she was confused as to why Estelita was calling Carly old and all of that. But now, hearing the whole story, she understands that it was an incident that went on before she met Estelita. So she's cool with her. Everybody cool with each other. But Carly she wasn't mature enough to be able to apologize for throwing a veggie tray on this woman. And then we moved to Mama D and Ernest. And Nina told Scrappy to go on cover your ears because this might get a little bit freaky, which he did. And we replayed their storyline of the season and the issues they were having sexually, as well as the fact that he's at his mama's house. When asked how Scrappy felt about his mom getting sex advice from somebody else and techniques, he couldn't do nothing but hit the asthma pump again. Okay, Mama D said you will be all right because my shit still get wet and I'm still wanting some satisfaction. And I was like, yeah, Mama D, I feel you, girl. You know, I'm over there. I'm 40 plus too, and all of that still works on me. But I don't know how comfortable I would be if my son or my daughters were sitting right there talking about what my vagina still do in this late stage in life. Now, it's just certain things that I wouldn't say. However, being on this show, I can understand that when she's asked, she's going to respond. And y'all know Mama D ain't got no damn filter, so it was all good. Ernest was trying to explain that his mama do love D, but she wasn't really trying to hear that shit. But he admitted, look, I probably married the craziest woman in Atlanta. She said he Pinocchio and his mama is the Grinch. It was cute. She admitted that he is not paying bills. He don't pay the majority of them, but he is kicking in. And she said that, he doing his part. They in the home together. So we going to hope the best for Mama D and old Ernest. I like them together. Now let's move on over to Miss Lovely Mimi, Nick. And we replay her storyline. And all I can say is loud. This girl is just several shades of loud. Just loud. Just loud, child. Tommy say Mimi is a good addition to the cast in her opinion. Tommy said Mimi had a right to pop off at Carly because Carly was saying a lot of shit about this girl off of social media, and it got back to her. And Carla was saying she ain't never said shit publicly. I said, Carla, the girl didn't say your ass said it publicly. She said you said a lot of shit about this girl. Which, if that girl ain't saying nothing to you, why are you talking? Okay, they act like they gonna fight for one little moment, but it calms down. And Carla said that Melissa and Tommy gave Mimi, you know, Carla said she paid. She went to talking about I'm wearing diamonds and she's got on sequins. And I was sitting there looking at both outfits thinking cubic zirconia and dime mills at best. Girl, stop trying. Okay, you got a store. She brought that up. That's good that you got all of that going for yourself, but it doesn't negate the fact that this lady came to Atlanta and according to the storyline, because we're gonna roll with the storyline, she was able to secure her own business. Now, Carla's saying that the woman business ain't hers, but see, I did a little digging. I found out her real Vietnamese name, and I did a little digging, and yes, she does. She not only owns that shop in Atlanta, but she owns one in DC as well. And I think that woman been had that shop for quite some time. Cause if the date of filming, based on what I saw online about the date of purchase for this building she's in, she owned this building before she even started filming. I mean, y'all can go look it up. It's right there. It's public records. Girl had her thing. Now, don't get me wrong. Mimi is loud as fuck. And I ain't here for all of that. She ain't got to be doing all that. I think she go way too far sometimes with her loudness. But you can't take away a bitch props when she's on it. And clearly this girl came in it to win it. Now, will she be back for season 7? I don't know. But it don't matter if she is or ain't, because she still got a million followers on Instagram and they growing. And she still got her business. So she going to be all right regardless. I said, girl, you need to stop hating, but get a girl some props. Tommy and Melissa did. Even Sierra said her and Mimi might not can work together, but because she loud, but she gotta give props. She's out in Atlanta getting it, and that's what she's supposed to. Carla said, "Oh, I told y'all about that shit about the jewels, and she talking about she got on real jewels. Girl, you ain't had them cubic zirconia and dime mills. That shit that you see on the paid channels at nighttime that you can buy in 3 installments of $19.99 plus shipping and handling. But if you call within the first 30 minutes, the motherfuckers will they will waive the shipping and handling and send it to you for your first installment of $19.99. That's what I was saying. Now we talk about the Jamaica trip replays of different things that went on there, from Carly getting up there twerking to when Treasure P got her damn wig snatched. And Rashida said she came because she needed to leave the drama behind, and Candy, her good girlfriend, encouraged her to do it. And she admitted she had a good time. She said, now, I didn't want Kirk there because what I wanted was a girls' trip, but it turned out to be okay. He was saying that it was a beautiful thing, the water and everything getting away from everybody. It was just good for him, okay, whatever. Now, see, Nina said she's been intern before, but never went to a trip with her boss to Jamaica. Josh said he brought her there because that is his intern. It wasn't no romantic involvement, period. And he really did that to work on Carly Red's nerve. Treasure started talking about the women of Atlanta is too much, and they ain't got no understanding for her. And I'm like, bitch, why would they? You over here, you glorify side hoes. A couple of these women on here got permanent means, or they had their man for a while, or they married. Ain't no woman gonna be okay with you trying to give the side woman a point of view. So, girl, I wasn't understanding your shit either, and I was here for when Dime snatched your damn wig, and she let you know, bitch, I'll kick your ass again. Hmm. Nina seen that shit wasn't going nowhere, so she went head on and shut it down. And then we find out before we get off the Jamaica trip that Carly and Jock actually did spend a little quiet time together. Now she said all they did was enjoy some jerk chicken together, child. Okay. Them two like to mess with each other. Now I ain't saying it's no relationship there, but it's something that draws them back to each other. I don't know if it's that they play off each other well or what, but shit, this was behind the scenes. Wasn't no cameras involved. It's something about him that she like, and it's something about her he like. They don't leave each other alone. Okay. We learned that everybody knew Dan was gonna be proposed to, and she said she glad they didn't say nothing because it would have took away from the moment. They asked if Rashida had any advice, and she said just keep the lines of communication open and understand that it's gonna be an uphill battle sometime. And she said that she's looking forward to it, and she thanked Rashida for that advice. We saw her ring again. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm happy for her. Now I need her to get her ass off this reality TV show because history says reality show marriages do not last. Then we moved to Tommy and the complicated relationship between her and her mom. They replayed a storyline, and we find out that Sam is unable to attend the reunion, but Tommy said her and her mom relationship was great when she was growing up. Then she got upset and she walked off stage. Behind the stage, she was saying, look, it's a lot of them bitches out there don't feel see it for me, and I'm not fitting to talk about something that's very personal to me and very dear to me that I'm still going through right now, and I'm not finna break down in front of these bitches because you'll never let your opponent see you sweat. I'm not gonna be able to do that there. Now, Mama D is sitting on the stage, and Nina asks, well, what was her take of Sam and Tommy's situation? And she said it just went bad so fast. She wanted Sam to listen to Tommy, and that just didn't happen. Then Diane weighed in and said she wished Tommy hadn't left the stage because she remembered her saying that her mother sent her to juvenile, and ever since then she began to go to jail time and time again. Dime said very emotionally she too had been done that way by her mom, but she got to understand that they need to work past that. They got to let go of the past hurts in order to be able to build a new and better relationship going forward. And Tommy did return to the stage, and she explained that she just trying to win. She been down on her luck, back against the wind so long. She just want to do something better for herself. She don't want the same old Tommy that she used to be who she is now. She said that she works hard to not beat that girl, and she's not a hoe. That's one of the things that KK, who said KK liked about her, but that's why she wanted her to be her daughter-in-law. She also said it was very difficult to come on the show and see how Rashida and Scrappy mom and them treat them, and not have that same amount of support from her mother. She said she don't know when things went wrong between. Well, she said when her mama moved out, things never got back right. So that scene we saw at the end of the finale episode, that apparently that didn't continue. They had another meltdown, and they not on good terms. Okay. Then they decided to bring Karen on via satellite. Karen had just had surgery, so they allowed her to patch in, and she said Tommy was an actress and ain't none of her shit real. She said they was cool until the scene in Mama D's house. Later on that evening, Tommy texted her saying that she was gonna kill a dog, cut the dog up, and place the carcass on Karen's grave. She said, at this point, if Tommy don't apologize publicly to me and thank me for bringing her to love and hip hop, offering her a better life, she will go to jail. And she revealed her real name, to which Tommy had no problem repeating it, but she did leave the stage. She was upset. Stevie said it's sad to see it when left like this, since Karen is the one that brought her to the show. Backstage, she said, people don't fuck with Karen, ain't got nothing to do with me. They don't fuck with her because of her. And I had to say, but girl, how much, I mean, do you appreciate with this one? Because, see, I'm still going by what happened on when they went to IG with their shit. The way Karen laid that shit out, I had to believe her. I'm gonna tell you one thing about a bitch. When a motherfucker show you that they hurt in a video like that, they really hurt. She just really felt like Tommy didn't appreciate her. She didn't want Tommy to give her nothing, but she wanted Tommy to do better and to just at least say thank you, because whether we like it or not, Karen did bring her to the show, and if it wasn't for Karen, she wouldn't have the lifestyle that she got now. Now, is she just perfect yet? Hell no. That bitch got a long way to go. She needs some therapy and everything else. She just got a whole lot of goddamn problems. But you have to give credit where credit due. And this woman was a catalyst to get you on Love and Hip Hop. Because according to her, when you tried to get on Love and Hip Hop on your own 2 years ago, they wouldn't accept you. They couldn't use you, so they didn't call you. But when you came on with Karen King and her boys, that was a gateway for you to get on, and it helped you elevate you. Girl, you're making a few coins. Don't crash and burn like that goddamn Joseline doing. Please don't crash and burn like that Joseline. I don't know what's gonna happen with her because there's been so many rumors, and we just don't know. We just gotta play it by ear and wait till the new season starts to see where these people gonna be and how it's gonna work out. Now we move to Melissa, and they replayed Melissa and the situation with Ariane and everybody else. Melissa says she assumed that the beef that Mimi had with Joseline, well, Joseline beefs with everybody were just for the show. It was only until she started actually being on the show and filming with them that she realized it was serious. She said she always thought that Mimi and Joseline would make up and be exchanging daughters on play dates. And Mimi said, hell no, that ain't never going to happen. Then Nina asked Carly Red, well, how is it that Mimi is able to accept your relationship with Jocelyn and not Melissa's? Carly said it was a different way. I went about my situation differently. Okay. Then we moved on to the Ariane situation. And basically Melissa told Ari, I hate to see this happen to Ari. Ari ain't never gonna get no spot on this show. She always gonna be supporting Cass, and she gonna have a number this much time. Mona need to get this girl a spot on this show. She done been here since the beginning and still supporting Cass, but basically Melissa told her, girl, you ain't got nothing off. I mean nothing. So she was talking about, how she felt about her relationship with Mimi. And she said one of her exes had told her, why you some I don't remember what the fuck, y'all put it down in the panic, but some she was talking to her ex, and Aaron and Mimi was over there conversing on the low, but she heard the word ex, and so she was like, you know what, Aaron, you play a good role in front of the camera, but you an evil bitch. You's an evil bitch. I ain't know you was like this. She said, but you really can't get mad at me because it was what it was years ago. Basically, she told her, girl, you was what was in for me 20 years ago. I ain't thinking about you. Aaron's only comeback was, you can't get mad at me because my body look better than yours and I eat right. Melissa said, shit, you supposed to look better than me. She said, no, we both women. She said, no, you wear a dress though. And everybody started laughing. Basically, she really shut Aaron down. And girl, just be quiet. She said she good with Mimi though. But Aaron, she ain't nothing to her. Just a piece of old thought she had back in the day. Now we move on to Scrappy's story line with him and Bam, and he said he realized that just because you love somebody don't mean y'all meant to be together. He did try with the band, but it's not going to work, and he has since now moved to Florida, and he's focused on his music. He's not dating nobody right now. Big get a little cold at night, but he focused on what's most important. Okay, Mama D said she grew to like the band, but it just didn't work out. So it is what it is. Because at one time she had visions of Gerber bottles and Pampers in her head, honey. I said, I know that's right, Mama. So he's moved to Florida, and we all know we've been. If you follow him on IG like I do, you've been seeing him with his baby mama Erica a lot. I think something brewing right there again. So we gonna see though. Now the conclusion was the replay of the season's highlight. Stevie said a happy ending would be his people getting back together. Child, I forgot what I know. He talking about Jocelyn and Mimi and everybody being. She ain't trying to hear that shit. Scrappy said he's on his music thing. That's the most important thing with him. Mama D said she gonna of course go over there and check the sunlight. I mean check on the sit on the water with him and check on her egg, but she'll be coming back to her palace to see if Ernest wants some of her milk and cookies or her mama or his mama's milk and cookies. Okay. Rashida said she decided she gonna take some time off, maybe a girl trip or maybe alone, but she just need to relax some and let go. She said that she would let the show know what's going on with her because after all these weeks, we still got no conclusion to whether or not Kirk is the father of this baby. Now, I did hear on social media last week that he did finally get served with the papers. I don't know if I told y'all, but I think I did come in and do a last chat where he had got served and he's going to have to wind up going to take that DNA test and we'll know then if he's the father of this child. The child, let me tell you something. This was an interesting, bogus ass season. But it was bogus because it's just so much shit. It's for one, it's too many motherfuckers on here. Okay, when you got these many storylines going on, some shit don't fall to the wayside, and that's what happened. Like in the Sierra and Shooter and them situation, it fell to the wayside because it was too many people on here, and you only got a time frame of 1 hour to get all of this shit in for so many weeks. So it is what it is. I hope Rashida finds her strength and is able to leave this man alone, because I kind of side eyed her last week when she said it takes two, but a woman got to keep her legs closed. We're not gonna victim shame here, because I'm gonna tell you something. This man was just as responsible, if not more, than that girl was, in my opinion. Because at the end of the day, a hoe gonna be a hoe. But your husband was supposed to not be a hoe and not open up his legs, and well, not open up another woman's legs. Child, I said open up his legs. Well, K. Michelle say he had them 3 earrings on, and that I'm gonna leave that alone. But you can't blame another woman for what goes on. Now, a woman does carry so much responsibility in a situation like this, but girl, in the truth, she owed you nothing. Your husband made the vows to you, and if he can't keep himself in order and treat you the way you need to be treated, then maybe it's time that you learn to love yourself more and him a little bit less, and focus on you. You the one got shit going on. What he got? This was an interesting season. Like I said, it kind of drug, and I got a little frustrated, and I'm still frustrated with the Frost Facts. Shout out to Forrest Ross, but it is what it is. Thank you all who have watched my Love and Hip Hop season 6 um, reviews. I appreciate it. They were very good this season, and I invite you all to come back next Monday, because I do Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. So I'll be down here talking shit and swallowing spit and getting these people names, because y'all know that's the one why I changed their damn names. If you've been with me for any amount of time, you know we don't call them what their name is. We give them a name that is easily identifiable. So we're gonna do that next week. Black Ink Crew is coming back this week. I'll be on that, and if nothing else, which I don't think it is anything that I've forgotten, y'all remember to rate this video, comment down below in the panty section, subscribe to my channel, and share the video wherever it is that you share videos. Y'all remember, the depth of your struggle will always determine the height of your success. I will see you guys back tomorrow night for the have and have nots. And again, thank you all for watching my season 6 reviews of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We gonna do this shit again. Peace.